Hey everybody, welcome back to the crazy world we live in. Let's get to it. What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you've had a blessed day. Things have been kind of hectic for me today. So just gonna go ahead and get into what we're gonna be talking about. Which reminds me, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you go ahead and do that. Also hit that bell for new notifications, and let's get into it. What we're going to be talking about today is home businesses. Now, it's funny that actually I'm talking about this because, as you guys know, all the stuff through my other videos, getting laid off and, me saying, hey, I wanted to quit and try to have opportunities to do other things, really have kind of fallen into this situation. I've started my own business. I am doing the same thing that I've been doing for a while, but I was asking myself, how can I really expand this type of business during this time? And I know that there are a lot of people out there right now that are home, and whether they've been laid off or they haven't been able to do anything, what I have an opportunity for some people to be able to do is just like a referral program. A lot of these, home businesses that I hear about or that I've even looked up myself, they all sound great. They're going to promise you the world. You're going to get all this money. You stay at home. It's flexible. Make your own hours. But you have to have this certain type of software, which, you can buy through this company. Or you have to have this certain type of, equipment or, certain internet speed or this or that. There's always some type of stipulation that's added on to actually being able to do what they're saying, which is make the money that you're trying to make. You need to have capital to start the business. You need to pay this amount of money in order to launch the business, for them to show you how to do certain things. An opportunity I thought about giving some people is, since I am in the travel industry, it's just a referral situation. Listen, if you tell your friends and family members about the situation that I have, and if they're interested and they call me, here's a referral code. Make sure that they give you or you give them that referral code, so that way they can reference it back to me and I can pay you a percentage of what the deal is closed at. So that way, all you're doing is spreading word of mouth. I let them see the locations. I let them know exactly what the price points are. And then I let them know exactly what the percentage is. So that way, they actually have the opportunity to be at home. They can repost information. They can put on social media, certain situations. There's no obligation. I'm not telling them they have to post a certain time. They have to have special equipment. They've got to give me money in order for me to give them money. None of that is the case. This is just straightforward word of mouth advertising. And I don't know about some of you guys, but word of mouth advertising is probably the best type of advertising you can get. That way, you talk to a friend or a family member that actually has done the situation, and they can give you firsthand experience of what you're interested in. And right now with the COVID stuff, nobody's traveling. Everything's on lockdown more or less. But listen, me and my family, we're in Florida. We want to travel as soon as we possibly can. I think everybody, once this stuff is done, needs a vacation. So this isn't an industry that's not going to be, something that people are going to be doing necessarily right this moment. But, the resorts that I deal with, the locations that I have to offer, they're making their stays pretty much open dated so that there's no time limit on the vacation. So that way it allows customers a lot of flexibility. And it's just something that's really cool. It's something that, honestly, the whole other time that I was into it, you can do different types of marketing and different types of ideas to bring in different type of sources. But nobody's really utilized it as a home business. And the reality of it is that anybody that actually does it is going to get back from it what they put into it. If you tell a couple of people, you might not get anything. But if you make a couple of posts, tell a couple of more people, kind of get a little routine going, a little following going, a little bit of people seeing you continuously post about this information. You might have some people that ask some questions. Then somebody might call me, give a referral code, and what you've informed them is exactly what I'm going to tell them. Walk them through the process, make them sure they understand everything, make sure they know everything they're going to be receiving. Make sure people understand it's legitimate and that this is what's going on, and you get a kickback on that. The reason I thought of it, honestly, and my wife, it's funny, my wife and myself thought of it kind of at the same time. She was talking about it as I was typing it, because we're both business-minded people. She's actually, graduated from, school and is going to be trying to go into law school. So we both are very analytical with the way that we think about things, but we also think about things of how can we help people. And if I have people that are sitting home and they have a matter of free time, mothers, housewives, stay-at-home dads, single parents that have a little bit of time on their hands and maybe just want to try to make some extra money, the greatest outreach that everybody has is social media. We've seen it affect things in a positive way, and we've seen it affect things in a negative way. And this is something positive because it's only if you're interested. There's no pressure upon it. You're not going to have somebody that's going to be hounding you to do something. It's honestly a friend of yours talking to you about something that you could do. And if you're interested in doing it, then just reach out to this person. They're also a friend of mine. So that way everybody has an opportunity to get something that they want out of the situation. I think more home businesses should be that way. I mean, listen, every business really is trying to find a way to profit off of either a product that they're presenting, something that they're offering, supply and demand of something that you want, that they have, which is great. Everybody is trying to make money. But if you can make money by giving somebody something that's really, really good and something that will, help them as well, because, getting time away from the chaos that goes on in your normal life, believe me, is as more needed than some situations. Spending money on certain things just to replace that emotion or feeling sometimes can't take away spending time with your family. I've learned that firsthand by everything that I've been doing recently, to be able to, go into the office and, being able to do the things that I need to do and be able to get home in enough time to be able to spend time with my son before he goes to bed, eat dinner at the house with them. And if I want to, make sure I have a late breakfast, make sure I can play hide and seek with him in the house, make sure I can do certain things that, that I want to do. So to me, it's crazy that, everybody is looking for that opportunity to try to make a little extra income. But a lot of these home businesses overpromise and underdeliver. So, if you have any interest, guys, just leave down in the comment section. I will shoot you some information. Like I said, it's really something simple. This is something that's offered. If you want to take advantage of it, great. Here's the person you speak to, and then you receive a kickback on it. Nothing other than that. Posting on some of your social media platforms, and really it's to your own discretion. You can do it as much or as little as you want. It's all up to you. But I wish a lot more home businesses were like that gave you that flexibility to actually make a little bit of a cash income without having to spend cash, because most of the time we're trying a home business to make a little bit more of an income instead of spending the income to try to do so. So if you guys like what you hear, make sure you hit that like button. Again, comment in the section below. Make sure you hit the bell for new notifications. We reached over 1,000 subscribers. We're on our way to getting monetized. That's awesome, guys. Thank you so much. I couldn't do it without you. And until next time, peace.